Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rova, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. So, JD Vance, and you know I love me some JD Vance. He is one of my favorite donkeys in the whack pack. So, JD Vance tells Russia and Ukraine, make a deal or the United States is walking away. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The dumbification of America, the United States is stupid. The long-term pandemic of stupid that we are in is thriving, alive, and well. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now I admittedly have had President Donald Trump fucking with my cabeza and my mental health now for quite some time, and it's caused me to day drink. But if I'm not mistaken, when he was on the campaign trail, every single thing I heard was, I'm going to have the war ended on day one. No shit. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. But every single time President Donald Trump hit the campaign trail, he said the war should have never happened. He blamed Biden, Reagan, Bush, Obama. He blamed Hunter Biden. He blamed Hillary. He blamed Thomas Jefferson. He blamed Abraham Lincoln. But his promise was on day one, he would have the Russia-Ukraine war ended. And now here we are, almost into May, and J.D. Vance says, if Ukraine and Russia, if you don't make a deal, the United States is walking away. Well, no shit, donkey. No shit. You're finding out the job's a little tougher than you were ready for there, huh, JD? Right? Finding out that, hey, maybe I'm a little bit out of my depth at this point. We know where President Donald Trump is, right? He's full on fucking delusional, right? But this is what I'm telling you to expect when it comes to everything out of the President Donald Trump White House. There's not going to be any tariffs. It's okay. No problem. We're just going to take our ball and go home, which is fine with me. I don't give a shit. I mean, listen, President Donald Trump is one of the biggest failures in American business history. He bankrupted a fucking casino, right? I mean, he bankrupted a fucking casino. Do you know what type of talent that takes? You can't even make it up. You can't even make it up. But the economy, the stock market, the dollar, whatever it is, expect more of the same, right? And he can go on with, oh, we're gonna set the deal. No, you're not, donkey. Shut up. You're fucking with people's mental health. You're fucking with people's cabeza, their brain, their life, their livelihood. Shut up. Shut up. You're not setting anything. And now here we are, J.D. Vance saying, well, Russia, Ukraine, if you don't strike a deal, we're walking away. Okay, well, fuck off. Off you fuck. Ukraine, Russia don't care. The EU has already said they're going to step up. The United Kingdom has already said they will put boots on the ground in Ukraine. Off you fuck, America. I'm surprised Zelensky and Putin haven't already come out and said it right after J.D. Vance said it. Okay, off you fuck, J.D. Off you fuck. No one cares. You're a fucking donkey. You're full of shit. Everybody knows it, except the 80, 90 million Americans who think that Jesus sent President Donald Trump, right? And the dumbification of America, the United States of stupid, the long-term fucking pandemic of stupid that we are in. That's the problem, right? But the rest of the world knows America's full of fucking morons, right? But expect more of the same is my point, right? You'll walk away from the tariffs. There is no plan with the economy. It's throw shit against the wall, see if anything sticks. And then when nothing sticks, let's go back to the immigrants. Let's blame the immigrants. Let's blame Biden. Let's blame Bush. Let's blame Hillary, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Bush 1, Bush Sr., Bill Clinton. Let's blame everybody, right? That's what we'll circle back to. But my point in this is, and pay attention, expect more of the same when it comes to tariffs and everything else. Love ya.